Just realized something. Might have to take this down. Sorry about that. Hello everyone. I am Campaign Krieger. I'm gonna do a podcast to talk about new game ideas. I had 3 in my mind I wanted to go over and then talk about something else. So, the 3 gaming ideas I have, let's start with the first one. What if there was a Pirates of the Caribbean open world game, kind of like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where instead of the character from Black Flag, you play as Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow. And you could upgrade the ship just like Black Flag. You could sail the open world of Pirates of the Caribbean, going to different islands, fighting Davy Jones, the whole story of all 5+ movies, if they're going to do a 6. I don't know if they will. But you kind of get the idea, right? I mean, I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. You can upgrade the Black Pearl, you can capture other ships, you can make those ships your own, just like Blackbeard did. Sorry if I'm looking down, the camera's up there. I'm trying to look straight ahead, but it's making me look down. So, back to the game idea. So yeah, it would be like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but Pirates of the Caribbean. Fight ships, you gain stuff, you lose stuff. Probably you can make it the whole crew will be there. Pintle, Regretti, Marty, Cotton, the parrot, Will, Jack, maybe Elizabeth, Barbossa, the monkey. Oh, I hate that monkey. Also, what about, like, with that idea, the story could be, like, expanded upon. It could be open world. You could do possibly anything. What else could this be about? I'm drawing a blank. But what if? Maybe you could upgrade the ship's appearance. Maybe add the fog behind the ship. Or what about you could make the Flying Dutchman your own? Jack Sparrow would sail. Or create a custom class. Like, I don't know. You can play as any character. Or just Jack. What about... There's a lot of weapons in Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot of swords, guns, muskets. Diadema. I mean, I think movie number 3 would look pretty good. All through, like, the trilogy would all look really great, I think. Also, I think fight the Pelagos. Endeavor. Don't know. There's a lot of ideas with that game. I'm drawing a blank on most parts. don't know. I'm looking at my ships. We go get one. Oh. Yeah. It's the Black Pearl. Well, that doesn't look right. That shouldn't be crooked. Straighten that. Why is this open? Anchor down. Huh. Not the wrap. And let's leave that there. But yeah, wouldn't this look really good in that universe if a game is ever made? It would be such a great idea. I mean, I think it would be a good idea. Though, it would be nice. Let me go get the Flying Dutchman. Oh, yeah. I mean, it would look really nice in that universe that I'm thinking about. Flying Dutchman is such an awesome, awesome ship. Aesthetic-wise, it just looks great. It's great. I got another version of the Flying Dutchman. Although it's cardboard. Okay. Careful. Yeah. That's pretty good too, doesn't it? Well, I can't play around with this one than the other ones. That one's cardboard, the other one's Lego. Alright. But yeah. I think we'll look like a really good universe if they did something like that. You play as Jack Sparrow or any of the other characters in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe. You could build, level up, and create like bases and such. Fight the Kraken. That will look epic. In my mind, I'm picturing all this. But even though I think they were making something like that, but canceled it. Oh, why did they cancel it? It would have been great. I know it would have. A lot of people like Pirates of the Caribbean, especially Johnny Depp. But sadly, I don't know if it will ever happen. So why don't I move on to my other one? This one, I had an idea. Since I love open world anime games, what if there was a game made by Rooster Teeth, like the Grim Eclipse and Arrowfall, but open world story based driven, with all four characters of Ruby Rose, Weishi, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiao Long of the show RWBY, RWBY, where it's a really, really long game. It's open world, I mean, I sent this idea over to Rooster Teeth when they did this sort of message us about your ideas kind of thing. And I gave them my idea, though I didn't hear anything back. So, an open world game based in the Ruby universe, where you could either play as any of the characters, you can unlock characters as the story progresses, or you can make your own character in the Ruby universe. Well, that looks weird. That's better. Yeah, make your own character in the Ruby universe. Possibly go to Beacon Academy or Shade or Haven. Maybe you could grow up as a Faunus, be friends with Blake Belladonna, kind of thing. I mean, I think it would be really cool. I love anime games and I love anime. If you guys must know, my favorite anime game of all time would have to be Tales of Berseria with Velvet Crow and her miscreants. My favorite character in that game is Magilu. Such a great game. Alright, back to the Ruby game idea. Yeah, it would be like an open world Ruby game. You could maybe pick your storyline, your background, where you want to go, what you want to do. It would have all of, like, the story would be all the volumes, including some stuff from the light novels. I mean, I have no say in whether they're going to do this or not. These are just ideas. Hopefully a company could look at this one day and think, oh, that looks like a really good idea. Let's do it. I don't know. But, yeah, you can either fight Salem or join Salem or be part of Salem's army. The story is yours to do whatever you please. That's what most games are anyways, but I mean, I really think it would be cool. Oh, Volume 3 was hectic. Sad ending. Maybe with this game you could change the story. I mean, I have lots of game ideas. It's just with my memory, it's just drawing a blank sometimes. But I do hope someone looks at this and maybe could hire me or something. Like, Ruby Universe, maybe you could make your own character like maybe a 2B replica or a half arachnid human, like human on top, spider below. Or what about like a full out demon? I mean, it would be pretty cool. It's like a full open world Ruby MMORPG, possibly. I don't know. It does sound like a good idea, and I hope some people could comment either when this video is still going or when it ends. I don't know. After it's over. Maybe I could hear their ideas or something or other. And then, Volume 9, the Yggdrasil, where they're in the storybook. Wonder how that could play. Wonder how that could play into the story of this game idea. Or maybe you could change the story so Ironwood doesn't turn completely evil. Or something or other. I don't know. But in any case, I think it would be a pretty good idea. Or what about 1, Roman Torchwick. Volume 2 and 3. Black. White Fang. Sun Wukong. Blake Belladonna. What about maybe, I don't know, Fallen City outside of Atlas? Oh no, not Atlas. Beacon. Or maybe the food fight. The food fight in Volume 1 or Volume 2, Episode 1. Such an awesome scene. Or there could be, what else? What else? So, I don't know. I don't know. But that we could think about more about that as I go on over into my third idea. I know a lot of people like the anime Overlord. So, what if there was an open world Overlord game? Kind of like the where's my, I'm going to show you if I find my phone. Phone, where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Ah, there you are. Went the wrong way. Right. Open world Overlord game. Possibly. It would look. Oh, that doesn't show the title. I have to go to the game. There we go. Oh. Why is it so blurry? Oh crap, Why is it so blurry? I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I don't know why it's so blurry. Ah, there we go. That game right there. Overlord, Lord of Nazarick. What if there was an open world game, kind of like that, where, yeah. Oh, that's my server message. Okay. But yeah, an open world Overlord game where you could be a member of Ainzel Gones' crew, or you could be a member of something else, like the heroes, be the villains. I think it'd be pretty cool. Then, what if you could either play as any of the characters in Overlord? I'm pretty into that idea. Playing as all or some of the characters in the game. Or what about... What about... What about... Hold on. What? Oh, yeah. So, all of the movies, or the shows, the light novels, all compacted into one game. Or possibly two games. I don't know. Probably one or two games. I mean, it would be a pretty good idea. And then, maybe we could see some stuff we've never seen before in the show or the movie. But I do want to see the new season that's coming out soon. Also, with that idea of Overlord, what if there was a Sega of Tanya the Evil game? Sega of Tanya the Evil. Big fan of it. The season 1 was great. Really enjoyed it. Moving on to the movie made my expectations soar even more for a season 2. I'm really excited about season 2. I do not know when it's coming out though. But hear me out about a Sega of Tanya the Evil video game. I think it would be a pretty great idea. Oh, hold on. Hello? 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 Crap, I didn't check to see whether my mic was on or not. Okay. Oh, come on. You can load faster than that. Huh, my mic is on. Hello? Hello? Yeah, my mic is on. I saw the red light and I thought it was off. But still, hear me out. It does sound like a pretty good idea. Yeah, an Overlord open world game based on all the light novels and movies and shows, along with the Sega of Tanya the Evil open world game where your main goal is to fight or kill being X. And then what else? I had another idea. I had another one. Oh, yes. I just remembered it. So, I saw Tron Ares recently, yesterday, and it had me at an idea. Since I really like Tron Legacy and then seeing Tron Ares, what if there was a story-driven game of Tron Legacy and Tron Ares, and you can go back and forth between worlds? I mean, get me wrong, a lot of people might not like that, but there are a lot of sci-fi fans out there. A lot of sci-fi fans. And I'm one of them. Oh, the music by Tron Legacy by Daft Punk was amazing. Then Nine Inch Nails, I don't know. Didn't really hype me up a little bit, but the music was still great. I think I just have to prefer Daft Punk over Nine Inch Nails, over Tron Legacy music to Tron Ares music. But in any case, both were a great movie. Both were great. I enjoyed both. Then back to Overlord. Or what if you could be like a Pleiades or one of the battle maids? Or you could probably be the character Sheltier or Albedo. What about Lupus Regina Beta? Werewolf Queen. Maybe you can make your own character altogether. I don't know. These ideas are pretty great sounding. I don't know. Maybe someone could also voice their own input. But I do think these ideas are probably decent. I don't know. Then, yes, to the Tron game. Yeah, it's like both worlds are merged. We could probably, you can go back and forth between worlds. You could fight the Rinsler and maybe come out victorious. I don't know. But, yeah. Does sound pretty good. I don't know. I mean, I think it would be pretty good. I think it'd be pretty great. Don't know. I'm looking around my room, seeing if anything could bring up some more ideas. I'm seeing my figurine boxes of Overlord, Ruby, and Demon Slayer up there, along with One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, and Spy X Family. And that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Another thing I'm looking at are my anime cans of Sailor Moon. I don't know. Sailor Moon was pretty popular. I don't know why they didn't make a game for it for PlayStation. I mean, these are all ideas for PlayStation and Xbox, possibly Steam. All consoles would be available. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe shout out in the comments below if you guys think that a Sailor Moon open world game would be pretty great. I know Sailor Moon is pretty popular, so I don't know. Then look at my other posters. I see Rory Mercury, Urza Scarlet, Sinon, Albedo, Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. Pleiadiemaids. Then we have Sheltier, Lupus, Regina, Albedo, and the Elf Twins. What about Shiro Wakaba from So I'm a Spider, So What? I'm waiting for the next couple of volumes and season 2 of that, if it's happening. If it's happening. What else? What else? Oh, yes. Something I've been talking to a lot of people about over this. So, you know how Call of Duty remastered Modern Warfare 1 and 2, but did not remaster Modern Warfare 3? If they would have done that when they brought Modern, like just the campaign remastered, or Spec Ops and all that, I don't know. But if they would have done that, Activision would have made a lot of money for it. And that's what got me to the idea is, why don't these companies remaster their older games? I can name a lot of them. Or just make PS5 versions of them, remaster them in HD versions. Like EA. EA could bring back Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, Need for Speed The Run, and they would make a lot of money for it. Is that, you gotta be kidding. Yeah. They'd make a lot of money. It baffles me into why they won't. Or, okay, the remastering of the Killzone series. Killzone 1, 2, and 3. And possibly bring Killzone Mercenaries onto PS5 as well. They've already done a bunch of PSP games on the PS5. Oh, and please, for the love, bring back the Medal of Honor series. Medal of Honor was another factor that could fight, like, that would be a good competitor to Call of Duty. Bring back Medal of Honor. Remaster Medal of Honor 2010 and Medal of Honor Warfighter for the PS5. You can sell these games for like $20-$30. You make a lot of money for them because they're still fan favorites and very popular. I know people who have like 3 to 4, even 10 copies of these games because they love them so much and won't play anything else. Or what about the Infamous 1 and 2? Remaster those for the PS5. You can't really stream them you can't really broadcast them when you stream them. Because Infamous 1 and 2 is on PS3, but you can play it on the PS5, but you cannot broadcast it live on Twitch or YouTube. It's ridiculous. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that, and I couldn't. I mean, I would definitely pay for something like this. These remasters I'm talking about. I would definitely pay for these. Just baffles me into why companies won't do this. Also with Nintendo. Why can't you bring back Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, Pokemon Silver, instead of just asking people to pay a subscription-based series off of these, like for the Game Boy and DS. I mean, it's ridiculous beyond reason. You have to get your money somewhere, but think about what the people want. What the people want is how you get more money instead of criticism. Criticism is the way a lot of people think nowadays, where you criticize something and your stock prices go down or go up. Doesn't matter. But if you really think about this, if they did what I'm talking about, remastering these games for $20 or $30 on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever they're on, you guys or whatever would make a lot of money on them because they're still fan favorites. Also, along with a lot of other games like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker or Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You remaster those for newer consoles, you'd make money. Because I really, really love Wind Waker. It's my favorite Legend of Zelda game. My top 3 would be Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Majora's Mask. Those are my 3 top favorite Legend of Zelda games. Speaking of, let's see what we got here. Sonic Adventure DX, possibly Midnight Club. Midnight Club, yes! Remastering the Midnight Club series, 1, 2, and 3 on and Los Angeles, even though it wasn't I don't know if it was a fan favorite. I really didn't do much research into that, but remastering those games make you a lot of money. A lot of money. I mean, I don't know why companies don't. I don't even know if they think about this. I really genuinely don't know if they think about this. Because if companies did this, they would make money. And if companies did this, more people would like these companies. It's not me to decide anyways. But still, good ideas are great. What about... You know what? Maybe put in the comments of your favorite games growing up. And whether or not they deserve a remaster, because I believe they do. Most games do deserve a remaster. A lot of games deserve a remaster. It's just baffling me to why they don't. Maybe a PS4 upgrade or a PS5 upgrade or for Xbox or Nintendo. I mean, I know I would play the crap out of them. I'd buy all of them. But I don't know if I can think of something anymore. If I do, I'll probably play it in the next podcast. But with that, I thank you for tuning in. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. Thank you and have a good day. Peace.